like top 5 that are alive. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he hates that shit.
Everybody got a list, but it's essentially the same list. So I'm like, no one's really tried to chronicle. And I was trying to do something that essentially only I could do or a fan could do. Like, you can do the biggest selling albums. You can do the quote, you know, that's all.
Yeah, that's easy.
But in order to do most influential, you have to be either poll a large group of people or just grow up in the genre for like 30, 40 years.
And how long you been, I mean...
That's what I'm listening to hip-hop since... I got no problem dating myself.
Oh, right.
4-0. Like,
all right.
Birthday coming up.
In hip-hop, we got to be proud of our age.
I mean, how you going to get the experience without the age? You got to put the years in. So I can't be 5 years old talking about the most influential lines and Drake is the... You know what I mean? Right. So I got to have some sort of substance behind it.
Hey, hip-hop is 40 years old, 41 years old.
It's about that. Yeah.
So like, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like... It's something that I could do. I don't have to worry about somebody coming and taking the idea. And it's something that I'm taking a big risk with it because I'm saying these are the most influential lines. And the way hip-hop is, Cass is like,
who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you to come up here and talk like
what makes you aficionado?
It's always going to be debated, and that's spoken about in the forward of it.
It don't matter who it was going to come. It could have came from Cool Herc, Diddy, and KRS-One. Cass would have had a problem with it. So
that's one of the great things about hip-hop. It will always be debated.
Always.
Nothing will ever be set in stone, and I think that's a good thing.
Think it's a good thing?
Yeah, that's why I think the list thing in general should be abolished.
No, actually, hip hop is about starting the discussion.
Right, but
we gotta have
and lists do start those discussions, but I'm always a little leery about it when it comes to who, like the forward says, who creates these lists and for what purpose.
And that's essentially when the list is created for the sake of monetization. Since all I gotta do is say I'm the best of all time, and then if I say it enough times, my sales is gonna go up, and now you're comparing me to Big Jay-Z and. And no offense to anyone, but Lil Wayne tried to do that like around some point.
He did, you're right.
T.I. called himself the king and had the film.
And I've seen it happening with not so much the best, but Kanye West says he's a genius after 6 months, and then that's the overarching like synopsis of Kanye West. He's
It'll be a part of the conversation.
Like, come on, man. Like, let the people. Prince is a genius, not because he said it, but because his music spoke
that's
for
one
it.
thing he never said.
And nobody will ever debate it, or so nothing against Ye, but like let the people call you what.
Right. Exactly.
It seems like your work is the start of the criteria, because you have to analyze a person's body of work, and that should start the conversation for the criteria. And this would be the catalyst to bring that about.
It's crazy you said that because somebody was talking about Big. Matter of fact, it was Chris Rock. He was on. I think he was on. What's the show in L.A. with the dude with the big hat? Sway.
Oh, okay.
And he was,
you ain't got the answer.
But he was talking to Chris Rock. And Chris Rock was like, Big is no more in his top 5s no more because he don't have enough albums out.
And that's why it should be a top 5.
Yeah.
Because you can't X Big out of a conversation just because you want to make a list.
And the funny thing is, everyone's trying to quantify something, but there's no baseline. Like, what's the definition of top 5? There's no amount of albums and
What's the criteria?
So if you can't like quantify it, it's subjective. So Biggie could be in there with 1 album, and Tupac can be in there with 20. Like,
now back to the book. Break the book down for somebody who doesn't know about the book. What they can expect.
So essentially, like I said, the book is the most influential lines in hip hop, volume 1. So there's definitely more coming. But I picked lines that are diverse, represented hip hop from not just, although it started in New York, started in the Bronx. I didn't pick lines that were specific to any one region. I tried to get the East, tried to get the West. You know what I mean? Get regional. And it's something that it could have been easily all of Rakim's lines, all the J's, all the B's. So I needed to keep it dynamic and pick artists that represent.
I like the fact that you were diverse with it.
You know what I mean? Like it represents certain social dynamics from different points of view, and it started in hip hop, but it transcended the genre. So today was a good day is something you'll hear in movies that are not hip hop based, and television shows that aren't hip hop based. Like I don't write rhymes, I write checks, or like the names of articles you'll read in Business Week. And that's what I'm saying. It's so influential that it's one of those things where there are parables that we use now, like a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Yeah.
You have no idea who said it. Somebody said it. Somebody made it famous. So I'm trying to chronicle the cats that essentially, it's the new parable dictionary, so to speak, for how people who grew up in hip hop culture speak. Like, perfect example is the whole Birdman interview. and pardon me, and what is Charlemagne?
Yeah. Breakfast Club.
Yeah, but I'm like, I guess that's what it is: grand opening, grand closing. So if you're not familiar with the Jay-Z line, what that means, like he summed everything up with that one line.
Yeah, because I use that sometimes, and I'm out with random people.
You understand what I'm saying?
Like, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
Unless they know.
Unless they know it.
And that's the thing about our crew. Like even when we were younger, our whole language revolved around
hip hop
lines and music.
Music, not only music, but movies, TV show. We did all that, but like you said, it mostly came from hip hop.
Right.
And unless you were into hip hop, you wouldn't even know about it.
You have no clue.
I still do it to this day. I'll be at work and say something to somebody, and they won't even. They'll be like,
it's funny. Like I used to work in corporate America or whatever, and I'm in a conference room with. Let's just say I'm the only black guy there. I'm in a very financial services.
I understand that thought, man.
And like the boss, who's a dick, by the way.
Where are they now?
Like he's trying to be. I don't know whether he's trying to impress me, but he's trying to be like extra black.
Oh man!
And then he said something like, "Yo, gonna make me lose my mind." And everybody in the conference room said, "Up in here, up in here."
I know they did.
And I'm going, "Oh shit!" They was rocking with DMX like that.
Yeah, that shit about DMX, man.
And
It's something about D, man.
But it's something about hip hop that you think it's only made for you by you, but there's so much more people. Listen, like when Fife just died, so many people were affected by newscasts and the change. People in Congress. It affected more than you, even though you were centered to your block. Mm-hmm. There were people in Idaho rocking the Fife, rocking the Tip, rocking to everybody else that you was rocking to too. So.
But that's how corporate America is, man. I mean, I'm in the same business as you. I was there. I was the only brother, and I'm at a party, and I'm hanging out there, and it's all shade. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And all they playing is hip hop.
I mean, I ain't mad at that.
But not even that. They know the words. They sing it every word. Like some of the songs, I didn't even know the words to.
I'll say this to you: if you ever go to a hip hop concert,
80-20, if that,
you will not see a lot
people
that look like
you, right? Especially
singing every lyric.
But you know, I understand that, and I understand the young people. But what I'm saying is, I'm in a crowd that's older than me, and they getting down in front of themselves. They wouldn't even do that in front of us if we was there. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm the token there, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me. Hey, you black? You know what I'm saying?
You're under this, huh?
Yeah, I mean, so essentially, that's essentially what the book is. It's a composition of all the lines that I deem relevant to the genre that have transcended the culture.
What's your favorite
so yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
In this book,
my favorite line in the book.
Well, don't say favorite. Let's not go to favorite. Let's pick out 5 that you thought of that you think that's like okay, that's good. And we're not going to go in particular order. We're just going to say 5 off the top.
Like, fuck the police because it's always relevant. And when I was writing that, like there's never a point where you're writing that and there isn't something in the news that's popping. But at that particular point, we're Trayvon, Mike Brown, Eric Garner. So let's just say there's a bit of vitriol in the way but I tried to be as objective as possible.
Right,
whatever.
that's the first thought that comes to your head.
Okay, what's next?
You see something in the news.
You know,
fuck the police.
Like, you know what I mean? It speaks to what is always going on from 1986 or 84 to right now.
Today.
So today was a good day, which is the exact opposite contrast of that. And that after you go through fuck the police, you need a day where everything is great. Like you need that day where your name's on the blimp. So like that's another line that's definitely pertinent to me. Like the Biggie line, either you slinging crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot.
That's
mean.
That one's a deep.
Like to me, that one is.
That shit relates to everybody that grew up in the hood, you know. Because all of us knew someone that was either nice in ball or nice on anything, but you know, either you get caught up in either one of those two, and one usually holds you back from another, you know. So
unfortunately, those were the options that you thought were afforded to you.
Exactly.
But every single one of us. I played ball from sun up to sundown.
Oh, word.
You know what I mean? Like I ain't do the crack rock part, but I was definitely doing the ball. And I didn't think I was going to the NBA, but in the right side of the back of your mind, you're like, if I really work on my, but that was just everybody's thing. Like it was either sports or that's who you saw, that's who you emulated, that's who you looked up to.
Where'd you play ball at? Because we all play ball.
I played all around. Like I grew up in Brooklyn and Far Rock, so like I played primarily in Far Rock. I played like just regular ball. Like, I didn't really do the 20s until I started getting like older or whatever. COCY,
This is the good old days, man. Our knees
Good
is
old
paying for them
days.
shits now.
But not even that. You know what I mean?
I never say the good old days anymore because my mother said something to me one time.
It ain't over.
She was like, "Today is the good old day."
Nice.
Today,
This day
every
right
day.
here,
A
every
woman
day,
of
good old
wisdom.
days.
No
Because
doubt.
5 years from now, you'll reflect on this
Right
and say,
now.
"Damn, those were the days when I used to do beatbox and everybody used to come through and we play music and have fun."
Alright,
So you gotta be thankful for every day.
Nice. Great love philosophy.
My other two, I would have to say, don't worry if I write rhymes, I write checks.
That was a big one.
Because that,
Yeah, he
Because
shut
he
everybody
really,
down.
He really shut the hate.
Yeah,
on
he did.
him
He shut
down with
everyone down with that.
not only did he shut the hate down, but it's a line, it's a subject matter that couldn't be brought to the forefront by a rapper.
that. True indeed.
Like
But thank you, Mace.
Like Diddy.
Hell yeah.
Not what's that dude that got locked? Not Loon?
Mark
I know,
Perry
I know.
or,
Loon? Was it Loon?
Loon
I
or
don't think Mace
Or
was.
Kiss? Shit, it could have been so many days. Yeah, man.
back
Yeah, back.
G-Dep,
But
Black
it
Rap.
stuck with you. When
He
you say
delivered
that
it
line,
well.
You go straight to him.
And like I said, I even reference it in the book. What is it, Grandmaster Caz?
Yeah.
The very first professional quote unquote hip hop song was Ghost Rich.
I was speaking on that the other day.
Yes, I saw the for the first time. I saw the unsung of them dudes, and I didn't realize that a lot of those dudes didn't write. Well, only one of them. I don't want to say a lot of them but the one dude, he was not a rhymer. They just put him on there, and they wrote his lyrics for
Big
him.
Bang Hank.
Yes.
Yeah, because he had the
Kicking
voice.
Grandmaster Caz, literally saying his name in his rhyme. Caz wrote it.
I think.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think the problem is people confuse hip hop, quote unquote, with
Rap.
music, rap music. Hip hop is more than just the music.
Yes.
Right? So when it got into the business, now we're dealing with the music business and not hip hop.
And it's funny, there's two lines in the book, at least you remember 4080 and the common line. Like,
Yeah.
Record.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, those speak to it's the culture and then it's the commercialization of the culture.
Right.
Like, and to your point earlier, and I make the same point, hip hop is of a certain age. So if you look at it of what you were doing at that age, from 0 to 10, you're just having fun.
Yeah.
From 10 to 15, you're like, all right, wait a minute,
Right.
what am I good at?
Yeah.
From 15 to 20, you're like, yo, what am you start honing your craft?
Yeah.
From 20 to 30, you trying to get your bread.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
hip hop did the exact same thing.
You can't even be mad. Yeah.
By the time they was in their 20s, it was the late 90s, and it was essentially like, all right, what makes sense to me now? They're instead of just kicking ciphers, there's lanes. I could be a gangster rap, I could be a backpack, I could down south party. Now you're trying to get your bread up and feed your family. So you can't be mad at it for doing what the people in it were doing.
I must say that's a beautiful analogy because a lot of people don't, to that criteria right there, to that outline he just did, a lot of people don't live to that. And they try to throw away a lot of the young boy stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to make a way just like we did.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I'm
all
saying?
they're doing. And it's funny, I just wrote an article about stop bashing millennials. Like, Generation X is like, yo, the millennials is lazy, they can't even rap. My man, ain't they your kids and your little brother? So who are these people that you are talking about that somehow and not,
I mean,
if they didn't get the lesson, it's because you ain't teach them.
I try to tell them that all the time.
yeah. I mean,
All the time.
yes.
Look at yourself. Stop looking at these kids and blaming them.
all right. I mean, we're gonna come back and talk a little bit more. I'm gonna play a couple of joints, a couple of quotes, the songs that he came from them.
Now, I will say, when I first heard of the book, I thought it was lines, hip hop lines, that created other songs.
Oh, okay, I know what you mean.
That's what I thought it was.
And the funny thing is, those lines become so influential that people create songs about them.
most
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I like Big Butts and I cannot lie. It was Anaconda from a couple years. Like, they're so
You
prevalent
made it a
that-
hot line. I made it a hot song.
I mean, we already know where the line come from. That's etched in our brains
You know what I
forever.
mean? So yeah, that's kind of what it is.
All right, this is The Block. This is BBoxRadio.com. We do this every Monday from 8 to 10. We got all the boys in the house. We'll be back after this. What you call what you do, son?
What?
What you call what you do?
I'm just telling you. Just be right back.
Clean.
I ain't
He
hear what
cleans up. That's what he do.
I ain't hear what he said. I had my headphones on. I ain't hear what he said.
How? I'm talking into the mic.